Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Megaman Battle Network. In the last part we got the idea from Higsby to go and find 3 former World 3 operators and get memos from them to continue into the Undernet. And now we're actually going to be doing that. The first one, as I mentioned last part, is here in Scilab. He's this guy who's been walking back and forth that we've talked to a couple times now actually. And by talking to him we get the lab memo, so that's useful. Now, as you mentioned, there are 2 other operators, an old man and a young lady. The young lady you need 60 battleships in order to talk to, and I have around 61, luckily. And the old man, you need to be at least level 30 on Megaman. I'm level 51. You increase your level by getting power-ups, armors, and HP memories. Every HP memory is 1 level, every armor is 18, no, every armor I think is 6, and every power-up I believe 3. So let's head over to Dentown and get that one first. This one actually would have some role in the anime. She is in the Block 4, I think it is, the one where the summer school is. In fact, she's in the summer school. Nudge nudge, wink wink. Guess who it is? It's Miss Yuri. In the anime, she was actually Needleman's operator, and that's only in the Access season. They made her look completely different than she was here. Apparently there was some plot to use her because she looks so much like her twin over at our school to have her get Higsby in, but I'm not too sure if that's confirmed or not. But with that, the next one is in AC/DC Town. And he's actually been in plain sight the entire game. In fact, I think I've talked to him once or twice. Also, I'd like to mention that, final areas of the game aside, pretty much we've actually been to every area in the game that's not internet related. Because the internet is what's really big in this game, even compared to the other ones. Because, in terms of the main areas, there's only the final area of the game, AC/DC, Dentown, and Government Complex. Anyway, the World 3 member's here, and apparently he used to be Wily's assistant. And I don't think he's ever actually had an assistant in the other stuff, so yeah. Anyway, with that, I'm actually gonna head over to Miyu's place and jack in from there, because it's actually a shortcut to the area we're going to. Also, one thing I don't think I've mentioned it at this point, I may have, feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, is that, this actually takes place on a different timeline from the classic Mega Man series. First off, though, we got a new virus here, Can Devils. They shoot fire in front of them. You can destroy the candle in the background, because if you want to do that, because if you don't destroy it, the Can Devil itself will, regain health as time goes. This game, Battle Network and Star Force, they take place on the same timeline, but it's an alternate timeline from the main series, which is Classic X0ZX Legends. The big difference is that in Classic, Dr. Wily and Dr. Light went into the net programming here in this dimension. Over in the main timeline, they went into robots. And that's how started that entire thing. In fact, one thing I think I've failed to mention at this point is Lan's name, Hikari. Hikari is the Japanese word for light, and Tadashi, which is his grandfather's name, as we learned in Battle Network 3, who is Dr. Light. Tadashi, from what I can tell, is pretty much, they've romanized that into Thomas, so Lan's grandfather is Thomas Light, as we have learned in Battle Network 3, unless you're watching this one first, and I don't blame you, because my Battle Network 3 Let's Play is kinda meh, looking back at it. I was going through some weird stuff at the time. I think I was, at least. Then again, it's been over a year at this point. I don't know what's happened. Anyway, we got a new enemy here, B-Tank 3s. These guys' bombs cover your entire area if you're not in the right place, so watch out for that. But a good fireman will take them, and the guy is down. I think I've talked about the guys before, so I'm not going to. But, just in case, the guy is, you can only do 1 point of damage to them when they have the stone body grayness to them. But once they're fully colored, you can damage them. Anyway, right here is what I'm actually going to get at the end of the part, this power-up. I'm going to be buying this because it's actually the last power-up I'll be getting in the game. I'll be going towards attack as usual, though. Anyway, down here we have a HP memory. More HP is always fun. And here we got a new enemy, Poppers. They might just look like shadows, but these guys are actually what are in control of the Wood Tower chip, which I'm going to want one by the end of the game. Pretty much, yeah, they just pop up and down, and then they'll send it up. You cannot hit them when they're not on the screen, though, so watch out for that. They are weak to fire, so keep that in mind, though. And I just clipped right through that thing. I forget which wood tower I want, but I know for a fact I want a wood tower. Let me look at my setup here. I think I want a... I think that says a C, but I'm not sure. Either way, get a wood tower of some kind. They're useful. Ice cube. Never gonna use it. Anyway, you can actually, if I recall correctly, you can actually go to the areas that each memo unlocks as soon as you get them, but I don't know why you would go to the new area without getting all 3 memos. I think this is the one that you needed the Scilab memo for. Then it's Miss Yuri, then it's the old guy. Anyway, this area has something rather special to it coming up here. This is the area where you can refight a Megaman. In fact, I'm going to do so pretty much right now and do spectacularly at it. Holy hell, that went swimmingly, S rank. If this was the V3 fight, which I can now encounter randomly in this area, that would have been in Megaman 3 right there. Which I want for my final folder, so guess what I'm doing off screen, yay! Actually, I kind of like fighting a Megaman. I forgot to mention I forget if I mentioned it or not during the actual battle, but a Megaman can in fact heal himself. So watch out for that. I think that's actually the only S rank I've gotten on a boss this entire game. Ah well, I'm not good at the bosses in this game. The only bosses I've S ranked in the entire series are Megaman, everything in 6, and a couple of the ones in 2. Particularly Airman, because Airman V3 is god amazing. And yet I didn't start using it until right after I did the Let's Play, so, oh well. And over here we got Arimo Bit 1. Did I don't think I got them. I don't know. Anyway, we got Spooky 3s here. These guys are in control of the Invis 3 chips. You're gonna want 3. I'm going to be wanting 3 of those of the same code in my code in my final folder. Invis 3 is pretty much just amazing. Even better in the later games because I think you probably have noticed it by now, but in this game, Invis and Recover actually are screen dimming chips, which freeze time in the battle timer. But in later games, they are used immediately, which I like better. Recover 50, that's kind of crap actually, because I've had Recover 200 for how long now? Also, in my final folder, I'm going to mention this right now. I was going to have Woodman and Sharkman 3 as well. But I recently remembered that you can only have 5 Navi chips total in your folder. So I'm axing Sharkman and bringing in something. I forget what. Oh, Fast Gauge, which you can get at one of the stores that we've been to already. And holy, 10 grand! That is amazing. Anyway, this is the area right before the boss, so I recommend you save right here, although it's actually better if you save right in front of him, because you don't have to go through this extra bit right here. So that's why why I'm saving twice. Huh? How did you get in here? And who are you? I'm Megaman. And what brings you to me, the great Bombman? I'm here to give World 3's net address. I know you've got it, so hand it over. No, that won't do. It's deletion for you. Megaman, this guy isn't too bright. I don't think we have a choice. Battle routine set. Execute. Bombman, or Bomberman as he's known in Japan, and Blasterman, the anime, is normal elemental, so he has no weakness. Though I think you can actually set his bombs off with fire. Which is why that did, like, double the damage it was originally going to do. He kicks his bombs around and such, and that's pretty much it, actually. The bombs explode in a cross formation, so, well, I guess plus is more accurate, actually. And they're not that bad, honestly. He also has the Mine 1 attack we've seen on battles for a while now, but it's no big deal. He's pretty much an HP sponge, and he doesn't really do much. Although I like his design. He looks like a really stylized version of his classic series design. But he goes down easily like all the rest. This has been a good part for boss fights, holy. But Bombman's never defeated. Lan, I've got World 3's address. Then let's use it to break into World 3's network. Fool, you don't call me Bombman for nothing. Netbound program activated. Uh-oh. Megaman? You okay? Yeah, but... Oh no, the net's closed off. Damn, we were so close. I'm sure we can use this address somehow. You're right. Let's go talk to Dad. But first, I'm going to come over here, buy an HP memory and a power-up because I like being able to shoot things. So let's use that on attack, and with that, our attack is actually almost maxed out. One more power-up. Do I want to go and find it? I'm not sure. Because Rapid is honestly kind of useless. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time when Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network, we'll be going to see Dad and find out what we can do next. See you guys then.